Good morning, all empathic sensitive souls. How is everyone doing today? It is Wednesday. That means it's our check in. How has the week been going for you? How's the mantra been? I attract positive energy and I am open to abundance. How do you find energy? How do you attract positive energy? Well, they say you have to be grateful. You have to practice gratitude. Well, how do you do that? Well, I find that I try to wake up in the morning and find three things that I'm happy about or grateful for. I'm alive. I have a job that I go to, which means I make money, which means I can live my current lifestyle, which some may not think is the greatest, but I like my lifestyle. I am grateful that I have what I have. That's not such a bad thing, is it? No. Throughout the day, I try to practice mindfulness, for lack of a better term. Take a few deep breaths. Try to relax in the moment. Be present. Yesterday, it was kind of a cluster bomb of things occurring and interruptions, and I just had to keep reminding myself, just breathe. Just, this too shall pass. We'll be fine. Just breathe. Do I need to be upset about this? No, because in the grand scheme of things, it's just a blip and it's fine. I try to savor the moment, and normally when I'm at my lunch, I just eat on autopilot because I'm busy looking at the computer or at my phone. And yesterday it took time I looked at the clouds going past the window, and I know not everyone works near a window, but it was amazing, the shapes of the clouds and just being mindful of nature around me. Just stuff like that, just mindful moments. Another way is to watch who you have in your vibe tribe. Do you surround yourself with positive, creative, upbeat people? Or is it the Debbie Downers and the negative Nancys and people that you have to uplift? When you're in college, they say to find like-minded people to study with, to work with, but then find people who are one step above you, so they help you, or two steps above you, or three steps above you. Expand your circle and your networking. And we have to do that throughout our entire lives, especially as women. We need women that have our back. We need a girlfriend that is a ride or die kind of girlfriend. Somebody that says, I got a shovel, let's go. Meant as a joke, but in the moment is there for you when you're at your lowest. Somebody to bring you up, raise your positivity, as you do for them. Of course, the most important one, I think, is to speak to yourself as you would speak to your best friend. Give yourself the positive reinforcement that you use on your best girlfriend when they're having a bad kind of day. Now, hey girl, you got this. I look in the mirror this morning, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to wear to work. I'm so tired. What? Come on, you can do this. It's going to be an awesome day. It's got to be an awesome day. It's going to be an awesome day. I don't have to go into work as early today. I can make my breakfast and eat it at home. I'm not running out the door. It's a great day. It's a great day to have a great day. And then I go back to how I spoke to my niece every morning for like 3 weeks on her way to school. It's a good day to have a good day. And I even sing to myself. I know, thank goodness I live alone. But you can't help but become uplifted as you hear yourself tell you it's a great day. And yes, there's times where you're just feeling blah. But do you continue to feel blah and make everyone around you blah so you have a big puddle of blah? Or do you try to, yeah, today's a struggle. Okay, we're going to make the best of it. We're just going to do it. Just go for it. And you can start to change your positivity. And another way is by spreading that positivity. My coworker came in yesterday and was miserable and complaining, and I empathized with her, like, yeah, it just, that's the way the day goes. But you're here, yay, good for you, you made it into work, yay, because she normally works from home. Turn that frown upside down, turn it into a smile. Try to brighten somebody else's day. I can't remember where I was walking, and I stopped and I looked at this lady, and she looked at me kind of worried, and I said, oh my God, I love your scarf. It is, where did you get it? Oh, the colors are amazing. It looks really good on you. That is your color. And she's like, oh my God, thank you. Right? Totally stunned her. But she looked like she needed that. And she looked so fearful when I stopped and stared at her and went, oh my God, that is a gorgeous scarf. I'm sure no one has said that to her in a long time. It made her day. My great niece and I went to Target one day. She had never been to Target ever in her, she's only 8, 9. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. But she was so excited, and she's hip-hopping along to the music that's playing. And this lady looked and smiled, and I'm like, we're having a great day. And she's like, oh, you go, girls. So it brought a smile and cheer to others. Spread that positivity. And then I like to visualize. Now, normally my brain goes down that spiral pit of despair, and I can visualize every outcome imaginable that is negative. This can happen, that can happen, this may happen. Well, I've had this happen before, so it's sure to happen again. But the thing is, if I set myself to know what all the negative stuff can happen and it happens, I'm not surprised. But if something positive happens, then yay me, I win. But what would happen if I visualized all the good things that could happen, not the potential pitfalls, but the potential successes? Well, my boss could say this and think this. And what could happen then? It could be good instead of he thinks I'm lollygagging at work, right? What would happen if I flipped the script and went, what positive things can happen? I have to go down to the cemetery and put new flowers on my parents' headstone. Now it's May, which is Memorial Day. I have a beautiful bunch of spring flowers down there, but I like to find the red, white, and blue, especially for Memorial Day. My dad was a Marine, so I like to honor Memorial Day, 4th of July, Flag Day, Veterans Day, unless it's cold and dreary and snowy and I can't get into the cemetery. But I have to, instead of being dreary and depressed and upset that I've got to, I don't want to go, I try to make it joyful by going to Walmart or Dollar Tree or some box store that has flowers of red, white, and blue. And of course, they're starting to get them in now because Memorial Day is coming up. And there's some really pretty ones out there. And I like to get the ones with the sparkles and all the shenanigans that go with it. And I spend time taking the flowers out that I have and putting the fresh ones in. And they're all cloth or plastic flowers, so they don't last but a season, especially in the hot sun and the wind and the rain. But I try to make it positive, make a positive experience out of it. Do I get sad? Well, of course I get sad, but that's okay. But still, he's got the flashiest spot of flowers in the whole cemetery, I like to think. So I try to make it a mindful moment. I try to be grateful. I try to include my great nieces and nephews because they like helping, because they miss him too. And we try to be positive together. Like, well, do you think Grandpa and Grandma would really like this sparkly star flower? An enjoyment. And I try to visualize it's going to look awesome. So even something as simple as replacing flowers at a gravesite, instead of being a downer, I try to make it into a happier occasion. Not that I don't get teary-eyed and I cry, but the kids remember it's something important, and it doesn't have to be sad. And if I can visualize that, I can visualize going to work and not being sad. It's all on how we look at things to attract positivity. And once we start attracting positivity, we can attract abundance because more people want to be around somebody who is positive. I know misery loves company, but I'm tired of being in miserable company or being miserable and having company. I want to be positivity creates company. So let's flip that script. Let's turn the dial and see what happens. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that Wednesday is going to be an awesome day for you. I'm shooting for an awesome day. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. 2 more days after this, then the weekend. I get my hair cut because it's getting awfully long and shaggy, but that's okay. It always starts to look good the week I'm going to get it cut. And I think it does it on purpose just to make me question my own sanity. But that's okay. It's all in fun. Take care, everyone. I will check in on Friday and see how your week has gone. Bye for now.